Hello, and welcome to another video. So I wanted to add this in because here we are the night before. I have a long day at work, and together as a family, we got my daughter's project done, and I was really excited about that. We need to see more of this, Black families together. It's not just all mama doing the work. Mama and daddy get together and we do the work. Here's the little robot girl. It was real cute. I don't think I got like an in picture of the robot, but it was so cute. It ended up having like a bling grill and all this kind of stuff for her presentation later tomorrow, right? Girl, toenails, okay? But here we are the next morning, and as you know, well, you don't know, but I got 4 massages in a row. So I wanted to make sure that I took care of my hands today. I'm going to plug this up because I'm actually going to take it with me. When I do have a break, I'm going to use it. But before we start worrying about today, let's get in a good breakfast because like I said, I have 4 massages in a row before I'm able to take a break. So very fast paced, very back to back. I put everything in this skillet because it's really easier for me and it's less dishes to wash. It's just 1 egg, some spinach, and a little sausage, girl. And then I'm going to add some pancakes. Not pancakes, girl. I'm going to add some of my favorite waffles to it as well. It is 8:19. Okay, looks like I want to get to work at 42 minutes after 8. And this is the start of my working week. It's the start of my working week. Yesterday, I took absolutely no massages. I barely even got off the couch, okay? I chilled all the way out. I took myself a rest day, which is very necessary. Even though massages came through. And I mean, the day you say you're going to take a rest, all the massages come through, especially at the end of the week like that. But today I have, because you're not doing anything but watching me, I have 4 massages and then a break and then 1 massage and then I get to go home. I have not done 4 massages back to back like that ever. I remember when I had something to say about 3 before. I've never done. What happened was I requested to put my break in there. It's usually just on my schedule, like it stays there, but apparently for this week in particular, it wasn't there. So before I could say, hey, I need a break there, they already booked me an appointment and I knew it was going to be a 4 situation. So if I would take away my break altogether, guess what? I would have massages all until I leave. I don't necessarily like that. It gives me a time to catch my breath and to take a break. I really like it after 3, hopefully it's a whole relaxing situation today. It looks like so far I have 1 appointment with hot stones. So as soon as I get there, I'm going to turn on my hot stones and get them all ready. And it looks like it's my 2nd appointment. So I have yet to completely figure out the hot stone thing. I know I told you I did hot stone training. I know how to work with hot stones, but the way that I'm used to warming my hot stones is a lot different than the way we do it at this location. We have a crock pot. I've never used a crock pot, and honestly, I think it's the least effective way. After working with it, I see that it's the least effective way to actually heat stones. I know that it's effective by way of you're actually able to keep the temperature regulated better because you're able to keep the water regulated better, and that's probably good for people who don't know how to test the temperature on stuff, before you're putting it on somebody's body. But girl, I done had 3 kids, okay? I know how to test the temperature. Okay, you know how you test the temperature for a bottle? I know the temperature that's right before you go laying something on someone's skin. So I get why they did it for insurance and then liability purposes. But the water, it breaks up the flow of the massage in my opinion, because the water, you have to dry the stone off before you can actually use it, and you're trying to do all that while still keeping the flow of the massage. And let me tell you a secret about hot stones, okay? Just in case you didn't know, in case I didn't tell you this in your CE. I love hot stones, but I love hot stones done right, because what a lot of people do is they'll break it up. They'll be back there fiddling around with the hot stones, and like I just said, I had 3 kids, so my back is a little sensitive. So to keep on taking your hand off the back and then putting your hand back on the back and then taking your hand off while you're introducing heat is very uncomfortable for someone like me. Therefore, the way that I do my hot stones is for people with the same type of sensitivity. I don't like to continue to take my hands off of the body because of that, especially, as a matter of fact, primarily when I'm working on the back, and most definitely when I'm working with hot stones. So the way that they do it here just makes it a bit harder, honestly. We do have Himalayan stones. However, I thought I would like them because it's easier to clean, and I do like that aspect of them, but they don't really get that hot. Yeah, they don't really get that hot. And I know people have this whole, oh, they're beneficial without the heat, but we actually want to feel the heat. The heat is the relaxing part, and they don't really get that hot. I like dry heat. All of the places that I've worked, we've heated them in the hot towel warmer, which I honestly think is more effective. I get, like I said, the temperature thing, but if you're working by yourself, you can learn how to work that out. I have the little box, like for my mobile, I have the little box, which is dry heat as well. And it even works better than the water situation, because I don't have to sit there and dry the stone, and then you still got to put oil on the stone, and then you still have to continue the massage. It's a lot to it. So even though the box doesn't necessarily regulate the temperature either, you just have to learn how to do it. And I told you guys in another video that I didn't like the box as much as I like the little bag, because it looks like the little part where you sit the stones on, it is white, so it tends to get like dirty, oil stain dirty, right? Which I don't necessarily like the appearance of that, but it is very functional. I mean, all I have to do is just flick it open with my hand. I can literally still do the massage with one hand while I'm flicking the box open, and then open it and then adding the stone to it. It's I love it. This whole crock pot situation, it's a lot, but it's what we have. Okay, it's what we have, what we're working with this morning. So I wanted to tell you that. I wanted to share with you my schedule, and I'm going to see you, girl, after I have done 4 massages. Okay, I'll be back later. All right, I have some time to show you how I did my setup. So here you can see all of the hot stones. I've taken them all out because I don't want to use them all. If I wet them all, I'm gonna have to dry them all. I'm gonna have to clean them all. So what I'm gonna do is just put all of these hot stones up here in this cabinet, just in case if another client does request hot stones. I have some left over. I only need about 4 really to do the full massage. And I just like put them back in and cycle them out, because either way I have to clean the water, so it makes sense to do it this way. Here's the setup. There's a thermometer in there, which is that silver thing that you see there, and this is how many stones I put in here. But like I said, I could literally get away with using 4. Our faucets are really nice because they like turn into, kind of like a little spout that you can pull closer, as you can see right here, right? So I'm just going to fill this up with water. I try not to put too much water because then I'm gonna have to fish around for the stones. And then turn the stone warmer on and let it hook up. I mean, it's still a little complicated to get the temperature right, but we have a temperature gauge. So this sits right here, and I can kind of tell when it's at the temperature that I want. Now I ended up actually upgrading the client, so you're going to see me clean the Himalayan stones as well. But like I said, I like these better. Here is my timer, and what I'm doing is just setting the timer. Sometimes I use it. It depends if the massage starts at like a weird time, but I didn't have that today. I just like to have it set so that when I come into the room, all I have to do is push a button. Now, because someone's coming in the room after me, I am going to make a lot of towels. I end up using all these towels and having to make some more anyway, but I definitely set my room with as many hot towels as I can, because girl, that's just a way to have a smooth day, because I don't always have time to do it like in the middle of massages, especially not when I have 4 in a row. I'm going to go ahead and restock my towel cabinet, and I actually have to do this again at the end because I used all of these towels just on clients, not including the hot towels. So here it is. Everything is set up, everything's plugged in and ready to go. Now we have like a spa concierge that comes in our room and gets all of our dirty linens like as you're doing a massage, which is really nice. They bring us the clean ones. We change our top sheet with every single client. We don't use the same dirty comforter. So I'm going to wipe up my table. I'm not going to show you how I make it up because I already showed you this the other day, but here it is. I'm going to lift the table up just because someone's coming in after me and I don't have anything on my schedule as of right now. So I don't need to, I'm going to set up the room like I'm finished. Okay. Including putting some stones. We don't leave the hot stone warmer ready to go. Some people don't like that because then they have to clean it all, even if their clients didn't get anything. This is how I clean it. I just empty the water out into the sink. I'm going to actually spray some thyme in it, which is what we use to clean it here. I'm cleaning like the actual basin. I'm going to spray some thyme in it, wipe it out, replace the old towel with a fresh towel, and then clean off all the stones and sit them in there nice and neat. And like I said, I am not going to add any water to it. If the therapist coming in after me wants to add some water, he's going to add that for himself, okay? So here's what it looks like all finished up. Now on to cleaning the Himalayan stones. Like I said, these are much quicker, much less mess to clean these up. I'm just going to lay my towel out, place the stones on the towel, spray the solution that we have for it on the hot stones, clean them off with a towel, and then replace them onto the warmer so that they are ready to go for when the next therapist comes in. Let's put you there. Oh man, I didn't even need to eat my lunch today. So today was a good day. Let me start my little cord. Let me start my cord. Whew. Girl, it was cold when we got out here this morning. What is going on? Oh. This is obviously not going to be able to sit up there in the dash for too long. Reverse. Oh, girl. Because sometimes I put it on the wrong thing. Today was a great day. I just did my 4 and then I'm leaving. Instead of waiting for someone to book my last one, I'm kind of glad that no one did because, like I said, I've never done 4 without a break. And good thing for me, everybody was pretty chill and I didn't have anybody who wanted like deep pressure, who wanted / needed deep pressure. Sometimes people don't ask for it, but they need it. That's just the way that they will enjoy the massage. I've already explained that before, so I didn't have any of that. Tips, girl, Friday tips be tipping anyway. So I know you want to know. Tips be tipping on Friday. Okay, I did do my first, what do you call it, sales pitch. The client already had like hot stones, which as you saw, I had to clean up. The client already had hot stones and I upgraded him to Himalayan stones. And then I also told him like to use his whole package. So how we do it is, let's say you have a package. A package is $80. I have to put you right here. A package is $80. And let's say you get hot stones and the hot stones are $30. I don't know if that's the exact price. I'm just using it for example. You still have $50 left over to spend and you can choose to spend that however you would like. And he just had hot stones. So if you just have hot stones, then you just basically throw away the other $50. So what I did was something that I probably missed out on before. I just add him some other upgrades. Now the thing is about adding those, not only does he get the benefit because he got what he wanted, but I also get the benefit because I get paid for each of those additions. So that was nice. Yeah, everybody, I got a really good compliment today. I don't think I want to share the compliment though, because it's very personal to who I am. And I just feel like it was the Lord's way of blessing me. You know what I mean? I know it to be true, but yeah. So I don't think I want to share, but I did get a really good compliment. But I told you guys about compliments. I don't necessarily take compliments or feedback on my massage necessarily. And it's not like I don't change my massage based on somebody don't like it or something like that. I don't do that. So, yeah, today was a good day. I say all that to say today was a good day. You saw how long it took me. Oh, I didn't get the time. So it was like 1:12. It's 1:24 now. The last massage ended at 1 o'clock. It was 1:12 when I finished cleaning all those hot stones. So imagine if somebody gets like hot stones back to back, girl, it really be a situation of like, girl, water flinging all over the place. You be trying to get the stuff done so quick. But I was really good with my time today. So it was nice. Today was a nice day. I'm about to go home, enjoy the rest of the day with my family, and relax until tomorrow. I believe my daughter has like a robot showcase for the robot that we made. So I might actually be able to make it to that. So That's exciting. She will be excited to see me. Here's my food. I'm back at home. And then I have sparkling water as well. Doesn't it look so delicious? I didn't show you what I just had. I just stopped at Marble Slab, baby. It had me the best ice cream cone, baby. Okay, it was a butter pecan ice cream with cinnamon ice cream. Baby, that cinnamon ice cream owed nothing. With cinnamon ice cream, and I had pecans inside of it, Oreo cookies, and then cookie dough. Honey, it was good. And I know you said, are you still gonna eat? I'm still gonna eat, because that wasn't no dinner. So it's 2:19, and my husband is going to go pick up the kids, but I want to share this with you guys. Hold on. Let me close that and see if that helps. Let me move this. What does it matter if you really can't see me, right? So I said I wasn't going to share with you the compliment, or I'm not going to call it a compliment. I'm going to call it observation that the lady made. So she got on the massage table, and she was very, I don't want to say very talkative, but she was very talkative. And I could tell, and I don't know if it's just, being a young Black girl, a lot of time people expect you to not know what you're doing, and they expect to have something to complain about. I find this a lot in certain environments. And so I've learned to just kind of ignore this and still try and give the best massage that I can give, because at the end of the day, I'm not worried about you tipping me. At the end of the day, I'm not worried about being paid. At the end of the day, I'm not worried about if you upgrade. All of those things are nice. What I am worried about is the fact that God has blessed me with the ability of my hands to be able to do what I'm doing right now. That's what I focus on. So I started doing the massage, and maybe like 2 minutes into the massage, the lady said, "Are you like an artsy person?" Now she's laying face down, in the face cradle. "Are you like an artsy person?" And I said, "Sure." I said it just like that. I said, "Sure," because I'm not really here to have a conversation, and I'm really not here to divulge information about myself. I'm here so that you can enjoy your massage, whatever that looks like for you. And I said, "Sure." And she said, because it feels as though you are dancing with the music. And I said, I understand that. And she doesn't know about Lorena by Tansy. You know about Lorena by Tansy. And some of you don't even know what Lorena means. And I can't ever, if you can't get what Lorena means by me doing all of these things. And I actually tried to explain to you guys how I came up with the name once before. I told you guys about my story of deliverance, and how in the process of being delivered there in the church, the Lord called me ballerina. It was like, excuse me, the voice was so strong outside of you, and it called something that was so deep within you that you actually went to the call. Come on, somebody. That the voice, like when I heard "You're a ballerina" come to me, it was like, thank you, Holy Spirit. It wasn't me that acknowledged what the Lord was saying. It was the innermost parts of me acknowledged what the Lord was saying. That happened to me. And I shared with you guys this story then. And, through the process of time, the Lord revealed to me, see, this is how Adam and Eve, how they were in the garden. That name that I called you, they were known, the deepest, most parts of them was in communication with the Lord constantly. And this is what deliverance is. This is what it looks like to really walk with Christ. This is what it looks like to walk with God. This is what it looks like to be free from oppression and soul ties, is that you're in constant communication with God to where you can hear your name being called. He showed me that then. And lots of beautiful things happen after that, but I won't get into that now. I want to get into what the lady said, because after she said that, I didn't continue to go in having a conversation with her. I then began to have a conversation with the Lord. And what he began to tell me was, Tanzania, for you, life has a beat. For you, life has a beat. Life has a sound. And while the lady thinks that you're doing a massage to the music in here, you're not doing a massage to the music in here. And I know that to be true, because sometimes the music be off. You're doing a massage to the music that is life. And I know that might sound really crazy for you, because maybe the Lord hasn't wired you like that. But as I shared this with my husband, he was able to extract even his own life from what the Lord was telling to me. that life has a sound, it has a rhythm. It's almost, think of it like a drummer or a piano player playing music. Life sounds like that to you. And sometimes, and this is what the Lord told me, that sometimes people will come in and they will try and disrupt that flow. And people call it disturbing your peace, disrupting your peace, protecting your peace. You know what I mean? He said that's actually someone trying to come in and disrupt the music. And you say to me, well, what is the flow? The flow is what God is doing. The music of life for me, thank you, Holy Spirit, is what God is doing. Can you imagine that? Could you imagine what the Lord is doing in your life being like a song playing in your innermost being day after day? That's literally what I'm doing here. Like, that's the whole channel. And like I said, that lady knew nothing about the channel, but the Lord does in fact know. And I just thought that was a beautiful reminder of whenever you're doing what God has called you to do, it doesn't matter what it is, that it just fits in with the flow. It goes with the beat. And you guys have watched me over the years. I know what it feels like when the beat is off. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I know what it feels like. I know what it sounds like when the beat is off. I know what it sounds like when I'm out of tune. It doesn't matter if the Lord told me to do it last year and then, in a year he says, stop doing that. I know what it sounds like when he switches a tune. And some of you guys, you're going to have to get comfortable. Like I said, it might not sound the same to you. It might not play the same for you, but you're going to have to get comfortable. Is when God disrupts the beat, that you go with the next note that he's giving, that you go with the flow, what he's doing, that you dance your way to the next flow. So I wanted to share that with you. Like I said, I wasn't going to share it at first, but it was just so beautiful that it wasn't necessarily what she said. It was what she said actually means to me, and not, I didn't need to divulge all my business to her. Because like I said, she wouldn't understand. I mean, I would spend her whole massage trying to describe myself and my life, and I don't need to do that. But, if this, I'm going to call it ministry, because that's exactly what it is. It's not like I've gotten paid any crazy amount of money. I share with you guys how much I've gotten paid from doing this. It's basically nothing. Basically, by the time I get a paycheck from YouTube every, once in a blue moon, the amount of money that I spend on like the software to edit this video, the amount of money I spend on the music to do this, the amount of time I spend staying up editing, the amount of time I spend, after work editing, the amount of time I spend and the amount of money I spend putting into making this content for you guys over the years, even the website, with all that free discipleship on there, that is free to you, but it's not free to me to host it. So this is ministry. Like, this is something that is so special to me. Even making a video like this, like, it's so special to me. And my only prayer is that you find that beat with you and God, where you're like, Lord, I know that you're here. I know that you're here. I know that you're near. I know that you're speaking. I know that you're moving. The Lord is no respecter of persons. And no, he might not speak to you in the way that he speaks to me, but trust me, I serve a God. And if you rocking with Christ like I'm rocking with Christ, who's still speaking, not has spoken, Rhema, come on now, a right now word. He is actually still speaking. So let me go and enjoy my food. I didn't mean to preach to you. I know some of y'all like, I just came here for massage stuff, girl. Well, you're gonna have to leave if you ain't okay with this, because this is what it is. All right. Good. I wanted to add this. Just because the person holds a title, that doesn't mean that they get to disrupt the beat either. Your mama, your daddy, your sister, that doesn't mean that they get to disrupt the beat either. And they can call you whatever they want to call you. But guess what? If they're disrupting the flow, what is the flow? The flow is what God is doing. If they're disrupting that, they too must be pushed aside, left behind, if you will. Painful, indeed. Indeed painful, indeed deep sorrow. But it is worth it to be in the flow of what God is doing. Kenny, are you excited for gymnastics?
Yep.
What are you excited about?
I just like to have fun with my friends. And I got my water bottle with me because you gave it to me. Now
Wait, so people that you don't know, they're your friends? Like when you just meet them, are they your friends?
Yes.
So as soon as you meet them, they're your friends?
But I gotta get a new friend.
Okay, so after tonight, they're gonna be your friends?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let's go in so we can meet some friends, girl. Me.
I keep giving it.
Let me see.
Ooh, please.
Oh, girl. Okay, hold on. Gotta take your time coming around this corner. Girl, I wish you could smell the core. My husband cleaned the core. Clean the core, okay? Because the core was dirty. You know that springtime dirty. It's like full of pollen. But I love the way it looks all shiny and nice and black on the outside. Ain't that so nice? Okay. So I just dropped homegirl off. It's like a little, like a little gymnastics situation. And I was watching something. I'm not going to talk about what I was watching just a little while ago. But I do want to talk about in here the importance of letting your kids do stuff that interests them outside of you. And you doing something outside of them. It's very important. It is very important. And if anybody tells you that you need to be all consumed with your kids, run away from them quickly. I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I was watching. I was watching the Andrea Yates story. It just kind of like came up to my memory based on something else, like a news report that I saw about a lady pushing her son on the swing set for 2 days. Apparently they were saying she was in some type of psychosis. And even from Andrea's story, there's a lot more to it than that. You can let them fool you if you want to and say, it's only medication that you need and all that kind of stuff. You can let them fool you if you want to, but you cannot medicate demons. We already talked about this. But with all that saying, I was in a season before in life where, you think you got to do it all. And I wanted to let you know that just be careful with that. Be careful with people saying, what, if you ain't homeschooling your kids, if you ain't with your kids every second of the day, and then also be careful with you not letting the kids like develop themselves outside of you. That is dangerous. So I love when she gets to participate in little things like this. I said all that to say that. So I'm about to enjoy my off time. I just saw a back-to-back massage come up and I missed it. And I'm kind of glad that I missed it because I work today, no overworking. Okay, so I'm gonna see you later. Girl, hey, I hope that you can see me. It is 2:11. I am headed to work. Let's do a little recap because I haven't talked to you in a little bit, right? It doesn't feel like a little bit to you, but yeah. I was supposed to do a mobile massage this morning and they canceled. The appointment was for 11. They canceled at around 9-ish. I am going to reach out to see if I get paid for that cancellation because when we cancel, we get in trouble. So there should be some sort of compensation, but I'll see about that because this was the same app that I kind of got into a little spat behind, stealing or whatever. So there's that. I also got a notification from another, I'm not gonna call them an app, I'm gonna call them a company, and they actually reached out so that I could do another prenatal massage last night. I did not see the message until this morning, and I let them know, thank you for reaching out to me, but I'll turn on my notifications next time so that I can see your message, because I didn't see the message and I would have probably taken it. So, you guys know at this point I'm not one of those massage therapists who like ripping and running, girl, I'm gonna make this money, I'm gonna make this money. I don't do that, but it's out here, okay? So at the start of today, I still had 2 on my schedule. Around 10 o'clock, I got a 3rd appointment. By 1 o'clock, I have a full schedule. So I do have a full schedule today. Everything is confirmed, hence the green color. So that's good. I don't see any elevation, so I'm just going to go in and set up like normal. I'm going to set the hot stones. And, I am going to ask if they would like elevations because why not? I think that's really it. I plan on today being a pretty chill day. Looks like I have a couples massage. Yeah, looks like I have a couples massage. Probably my 3rd appointment of the day, so the 1st appointment after my break. And that was supposed to be a couples massage this morning as well. That got canceled. And this place, they be canceling. They cancel frequently. Like I said, it's a whole thing of like, they be stealing. The company be stealing money. They be stealing money. So I showed you guys what I had for lunch. Man, I had a beautiful, delicious, delectable salad. Okay, I don't know if you guys remember that video. Probably like 2 years ago at this point. I bought a salad. Now I used to work for Salada. I ain't ashamed. I used to work at Salada. And I know how expensive those salads can be. Girl, you just add a little crab meat and there you go with a $30 salad. And I went to Salada, you know, remembering how delicious the salads are. And the salad was literally like $22 or $26, something like that. And I made up my mind that day that I would never buy a salad like that. Like, I would never buy a salad from there again, period. They have soups and stuff like that that's really good, but to really spend $20-something on a salad is crazy. So what I do is take that money and buy like all the stuff that I would get on a salad, you know, professional salad from Salada, and I make it myself at home, and baby, it never misses. You ever had a meal that never miss? It never misses. It's like Jimmy John's. It don't miss, okay? And if you don't like Jimmy John's, well, what do you like, Subway? Okay, so the salad. I had a salad, I had a sparkling water, and that's all. That should carry me until 8, which is the time that I get off today. So I'm not gonna ramble. You already know how this goes. And oh yeah, there was another appointment. I think there was a lot of appointments. I can't catch them all, girl. I'm not even gonna sit here and pretend I can catch them all. I got this one for you though. It's probably on there right now. Of course I can't take it because I'm on my way to work. But the weekends is just jumping. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all 3 are really good days. Really doesn't matter the season. I do find that sometimes are busier than others, but there's always something, okay? And like I said, I didn't take it because I don't have the time to take it, but this one did pop up. And, you know, I'm kind of moving away from that other app and exploring more with the other apps who are more respectful of my time and talents. Okay, taking my talents to South Beach. Okay. Girl, it's a whole Saturday. That man said it was Friday. It's definitely not Friday. He said he didn't know if he was coming or going. So much so he didn't even know the day, and he convinced me. Anyway, I just did my 2. I'm on my hour break, and then couples massage, single massage, and out of there. First client, harder body, yeah. He enjoyed his massage though, and from the sound of it, in the last 2 weeks, this is like his 3rd massage. And clients like that, I mean, clients in general, I don't try to, like I said, I don't try to necessarily please them by doing things other than I would do, just because like, I remember one time one guy was like, he clearly was from like overseas, and he was like, the last massage he got was in Paris. I'm thinking to myself, are you trying to intimidate me by telling me that you went to Paris? Okay, because I'm in Paris too. So what you trying to say, sir? So I don't really, you know, I just don't pay attention to that, girl. I'm just here to do my little job. Either you like it or you don't. I have the couples room today as my room. Oh, and I do have my next massage after my break is actually a couples massage, so I kind of like it better. I don't really like to be in the room, but usually when I'm in the room, I actually have a couples massage, so I guess it kind of works out that way. That way I don't have to clean like multiple rooms. I'll say it like this. It's actually nice when I'm in the couples room as my room when I actually have a couples massage, so I don't have to move out of the way if somebody else has one. So that's where I am today. I just finished 2 massages, taking me a nice little break. First client, hard body, yeah. He gets frequent massages, and I wouldn't say he wanted to relax. He wanted me to focus on his low back, and then when I kind of move throughout the body, I'm like, man, we have a lot more to focus on in your low back. We need to do some stretching and stuff like that. I gave him what he wanted, but also tailored the session to what I thought that he needed, and he liked his massage, so that's good. Second client had, you know, issues they wanted me to address there in the neck. I think he said he slept wrong or something. I addressed those issues for him, and then he also wanted a full body, so we did the full body as well. And we'll see what the rest of the day holds. And I think this is how I'm going to do these kind of recaps. If I do a recap of the client, I'm not going to sit there and tell you all of our business, all the conversation that we did or didn't have, and what I feel about them and all that kind of stuff, because I don't like the way that could go, okay? Again, I said, I'm grateful to God for the position, for the job. So any complaints or comments I have, I'll take it up with him as far as the clients are concerned. But yeah, today's a good day so far. I haven't checked my tips. I'll check the tips. I'll see you guys when I get off. Oh, and there's an appointment that just popped up when I got outside. It says reflexology, and it's pretty far away from where I am. I would have taken it anyway, just because it says reflexology, which I've reached out to them before about this, and what they told me was it just means foot massage in their app. I don't necessarily want to do an hour foot massage. especially if I don't know the feet. Remember what I told you on that hard foot video? Sometimes feet be hard, okay? And I'm not saying anything about you and your hard feet, but sometimes it's not an hour worth of massage that you can do for no hard feet. And it be the people with the hardest feet who be saying, more pressure. No, baby. Not breaking to my thumbs. No. So an hour foot massage won't be something I'll be able to do. Okay? All right. I'm actually... You can't see me, but I'm walking. It's giving no lights. Oh, right. We are all done. I'm gonna need to give me a little code. I'm gonna need a code. Let me stop. That was good. Last 2 massages. I told you the couples massage was all right in that the guy, not my client, but the other client, literally wanted to talk the whole time, and in turn I think ruined his wife's massage. He was literally cracking jokes the whole time. Apparently he doesn't like it. I don't know what the deal was, but it's whatever. My last client also wanted to talk, and I just talked with him. I mean, we were talking about, like, you know, nature stuff, so it was all good. That's it for today. There's this app that I found last night. It was like on an ad, and usually, girl, who pays attention to ads? I don't be paying attention to ads like that, but it was very cool. It was like, I used to work for Panera Bread. I know, girl, I'm talking about all the places I used to work for. I said I used to work for Salado. I used to work at Panera Bread, and at the end of the night, we would pack up all the food, and people from like the local, I think it was church or something, they would come and get all those breads and stuff like that. Well, there's now an app that actually does that as well for like restaurants in the area. I'll leave the thing on the screen. It's probably playing right now so you can see, but they have like literally like, you know, like extra food, and it's really inexpensive prices. You know, all that stuff, how people be like, all that food's gonna go to waste at the end of the night. Well, guess what? With an app like that, it don't go to waste. No, I'm not sponsored. I just thought it was really cool because I remember how we used to do a Panera Bread. All right, so with all that being said, it is 8:17 and I am all done from the ghetto. Girl, it's the next day. I'm supposed to be off today. I know you're looking at me like, girl, you're supposed to be off. Did I say that was yes? Yeah, I'm supposed to be off. I don't know if I told you or not. But my boss sent me a message, said, hey, can one of you guys, one of the 2 people who she sent a message to, can y'all come in, you know, for a few shifts or a shift? And I said, you know what? Why not? Let me check my little schedule and see if I can, you know, come in. And I was able to come in just for a few hours. So I'm only going to take 2 massages, but 2 massages, still 2 massages that they were able to give somebody else. I don't know if somebody called off or whatever. I really don't care. And so that's what I'm going to do. And honey, she asked me that, and it wasn't even an hour later. The schedule was already full. So I would say, yeah, I'll take a full shift. I would have probably had a full book of clients. But remember, we talked about people calling out in that other video. So yeah, you go and watch that. I'm not even going to discuss it here. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm headed in right now. Looks like I'm going to be about 25 minutes before the check-in time, which is already 15 minutes early. So I have a significant amount of time when I get there. But I didn't do my notes yesterday, so while I remember all the clients, I'm going to do my soap notes yesterday. I would say I forgot about them, but I think that's going to be a lie, so I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say that I was ready to go and I left. That's what I'm going to say, because that's probably more like it. So I'm going to do my soap notes and go in, take these 2 clients. Looks like one of the massages is a couples massage. So we'll do that, and this person will not let me over. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so we'll do the couples massage, and then that'll be that. Girl, you see my hair, huh? I made a video about my hairstyle. I have never worn a style like this outside of the home. I've never worn a style like this inside the home. So I just decided to throw on my blue glasses because I feel like it tied the whole look all together. Girl, it's very black. And if you only knew where I'm going, it's counter the room that I'm in. Hello? Anyway, I'm going to see y'all later. all done. Two massages. Very nice day. But if you work anywhere on Sunday, it's just a nice day. But I just can't take a Sunday because Sunday is for the Lord, okay? For the Lord and for the Lord, for church. But this Sunday I was able to do it, so that was a blessing. Both of the clients really just wanted to relax. Also a good tipping day. Yeah, it was just good all the way around. Couples massage, you know, kind of thing. So in and out, and that's it. It was very hot. It was getting very moist. And can we talk about the biggest accomplishment of today? You see my hair? I did a shit. I'm about to say a full shit. It wasn't full, but you know what I mean. I went to work on my hair just like this. We're black now. We're black. We're black and we're back. I love that for me. Anyways, girl, this video, it's time for it to come to a close. So as always, if you have a question, ask one, and I'll see you in the next video.